Alright, hey guys, this is Jubby. Gonna be passing a 1v1 against mouzStrelok, and it looks like the purple protest Nerchio. Looks like they're talking about some sort of an icon. I don't know. I haven't seen this game personally. Basically, what I wanted to do is just watch some replays for the first time, and kind of might as well cast them. It looks like there was some sort of a pause there, because that was some quick-ass typing. Yeah, alright, so there was a pause. Alright. Terran versus Protoss. This is pretty much my least favorite matchup in the entire game, which isn't good because it's probably the most prevalent matchup. But you know, the reason I don't like it is because I just don't like Terran or Protoss players, as I am personally a Zerg player and think that Zerg is the only true man's race. But anyways, looks like we got our first pylon going down at 10. I mean, basically went down at 9, exactly what you expect to see. Supply depot for the Terran player, kind of good positioning there, blocking off some drones. That way, if you know the Protoss player tries to bring in some stupid shit, then he's probably gonna be blocked off. But I don't know. I don't care. All right. So Chronos boosting out some what are these called? Probes. Probes is what they're called. Chrono boosting out some probes, as you know, you'll always chrono boost the first two out after you get the pylon down. Basically, it looks like gateway on the way for the Protoss player and a barracks on the way. You know, really standard play. Gas going down. I wouldn't be surprised if there's some gas going down pretty soon, exactly like I thought. Alright, so basically, it looks like it's going to be a pretty standard game. I wouldn't be surprised to see some early action, but you know, it's only time will tell. We got another pylon going down. There's nothing exciting to talk about yet. Ooh, red. Come on now, SCV. You got to scout the right thing. Looks like he's not going to scout the correct thing. You know, Lost Temple is one of my least favorite maps, not only because it is so imba for Terran, but because it seems to come up so much in 1v1 ladder games, and it's a large map, and as a Zerg player, that really stops a lot of my cheese, because I'm awful at StarCraft, but, you know, cheese is it's the most fun thing for me to do, personally. Let's see, a cybernetics core. So basically, it looks like we might get some 2-gate pressure. My guess is that he might go for the 4-gate, but anything could happen. You know, this is pretty standard start for any Protoss player, basically for any build, really. Looks like we got our first Marine coming out, about to pop out, and then a factory going down. All right, so maybe a Destiny Cloud build. We're gonna have to see if he comes out with that starport. And I'm an idiot. I'm sorry. That was actually the second Marine that was coming out. I wasn't paying attention. Oh, wow. Alright, so that was an extremely good move by Strelok here. What he did for, I don't know why I'm explaining, because everyone that watches this will probably understand exactly what he did. The probe saw him putting down the factory, and then, so right now, the purple Protoss player probably thinks that he's going for, you know, a Destiny Cloud build, like I said earlier, but actually he canceled that and quickly transitioned to a 3-racks, so there's going to be a lot more Marines and a lot more Marauders than the Protoss player is going to expect. Because it still looks like he right now he's only got one gate, and that's actually surprising to see, like a 430 mark. It seems like there's usually going to be more gateways. All right, so he's going to be trying to block off or at least wall off this area like a lot of Protoss players do, and he's getting that second gateway down. But you know, right now I feel as if the Strelok has a little bit of an advantage, just considering his opponent's so in the dark as to what's going on right now. A bunker going down, which I'm actually surprised to see. I was expecting more of a 3-racks push, not really a bunker. But, you know, it seems to be working now since the purple player is not going to be able to get in there anymore. Sorry. Got to take a sip of my water here. Alright, so, looks like he's just pumping out nothing. Oh, that's because he just built a Nexus, in case you were wondering. Alright, so, looks like a robo-fax facility. And 2 gateways are down. He's warp gate technology, I would be assuming, yet. And then another gateway. Alright, so standard looks like a 3-gate, 2 gas, and with a somewhat fast expand at about like the 545 mark, which isn't a bad time. It's more, I don't actually see Protoss players expanding that much in my level of play, which we don't need to worry about what that is right now. But let's see. Basically, we got some Marines and Marauders coming out, like most Terran players do when they run a 3-racks. It's kind of a delayed 3-racks, but whatever. 4 Marines stuck in that bunker, so he's actually got a slightly larger army than what it seems. Let's see. Got a probe down there currently watching over the Zelnaga watchtower. Good transfer there. Ooh, alright, so Stimpak's researching for the Terran player as well as Combat Shield. That's a pretty early Combat Shield, considering. I guess that is extremely good for Marines, but I generally see concussive shield. Alright, so he's really macroing up hard with those upgrades as he's pushing out. So overall, something I probably wouldn't be able to do because I'm not very good. But let's see. Alright, so I'm interested to see what's gonna happen. We have one Stalker coming out for the Protoss player, and other than that, he's got an extremely. Alright, so he's warping out some sentries, but I mean, even still, he's got a much smaller force than the now stemmed Terran player. So I wouldn't be surprised if the game's gonna end pretty soon. Well, hey, there comes the GG already. Wow, that's crazy. As we got the purple Protoss player blaming on lag. It's not the lag. But, wow, actually, that is the end of the game. A little unexpected to me. Again, as I said, I have not watched this before. But I'll be getting up. This is the game 1 of 3. So I'll be getting up more here anytime. Alright, see you guys later.